Hi, I'm Jase Wrigley with InsideBaseball.com. The best pitch in baseball is a low moving fastball. If you want to work on movement, one of the most important things to focus on is hand position and grip. Grip is usually the first thing people understand because after all, the two-seam fastball is pretty well known. The grip includes the two fingers right between the two seams, as demonstrated here, and the hand position that I'm talking about is just as important. When you're throwing a good two-seam fastball, you'd like to rotate the hand slightly out from the pitch in this direction. This is not a dramatic change from the way most of you throw. Many of you are already throwing this way. So again, if you have great movement to this side, the two-seam side, it always moves to the arm side. So if you have great movement to that side, you may not need to make this adjustment. Now let's talk about making the ball move the other way. A cut fastball. Gripping a cut fastball begins with your four-seam grip, so named because of the four seams that rotate through the pitch. Starting with this grip, with our hand pretty square to the plate, we make the turn in the opposite direction, this way. This is how you deliver a cut fastball, which is like a 5-inch, 6-inch slider. It's a shortened version of the slider. Anymore, and we're really getting into slider territory. So it's just a slight variation off the fastball and should move about this much. So let's talk about body position. It's just as important as the grip and the hand position, because a poor body position through a pitch will make those other factors not matter one bit. In order to execute an effective two-seam fastball, we need to make sure that we stay on top of the pitch, because what we'd like is to get a little downward movement. In order to do that, we need to make sure that at this point in our delivery, we're staying back behind our knee and our toe in order to give this hand all the time it needs to finish the pitch out in front of us. If we get out ahead of this pitch, we'll be forced to leave it behind and spin out, which might result in some side movement, but you're not going to get the sink that you want that gets those great ground balls when we need them. On the other side, with the cut fastball, we want to make sure that we keep this left shoulder in, because unlike with the two-seamer, if we drift open at all, it makes it really hard to execute that pitch. So from this position, we're going to pay attention to the same things we always pay attention to when delivering a pitch, that we are behind our toe and our knee with our chest and our chin, but we're going to give special attention to this shoulder staying closed so that we don't fly open on the cut fastball. Because if we do, we'll pull our hand inside the pitch and we'll never get that great cut action that we want. So by keeping this shoulder in, we allow our hand to finish just outside of center on that cut fastball, giving us just the amount of run we need to deliver it and run it right outside the hitter's swing, or inside the hitter's swing if he's left-handed. I'm Jase Wrigley with InsideBaseball.com.